It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Oakland A's. Oakland have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Mike Fiers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Bo Bichette, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today. That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Striding into the box, number 8. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. So far on the year, number 8 is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. Fiers. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, it becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
From the stretch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Runner!
There we go. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air down the right field line. Piscotty is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Here's Randall Grichuk, and for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays held in check, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Number 62 is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the corner and slicing foul. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Stephen Piscotty will be next. Popped up. Tellez in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hit down the line at first. Tellez over to his left, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the third baseman.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Towards center field. Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Hernandez playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Olsen has room in foul territory. 1 away.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of his zone, and there are 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Nope. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Drury leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. Fegley corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Here's Chris Davis now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. A ball and no strikes. Davis playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. A runner at first with no outs here. Three and 0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Hit hard down the line. Foul. The 3-1 coming to Davis. 3 and 2.
I got 3 and 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. That's popped up. And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So now it's Mark Canha as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 3 homers and 4 RBIs. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Olson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Now the relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The 1-0 home is taken below the zone for a ball. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Davis, the runner at third. Canha is at second with nobody out. Hit out towards second. Only play is going to be at first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Phegley. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Phegley averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. From the stretch. A ball and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Grounded weakly toward third. Drury fields it cleanly. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Three runs already home here. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the A's 3, the Jays nothing. As they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So he's aboard again with his 2nd hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Coming to the plate now, number 8, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. This one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to 2nd here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at 3rd. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he popped him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Standing in now, Rendell Grichuk, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
The 2-1 home. And this will be fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Stepping in now, Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
That evens it up 1-1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Line towards center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning down. It's time for a look at the standings in the AL West as you see where the A's find themselves entering play here today. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line down the left field line.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
4 runs here in this half inning. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. This is line to left. Davis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Now in the box, Brandon Drury, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his left, Pinder. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-3 Toronto. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, Dero. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the 3rd.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
With the need of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. reaction to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman.
So stepping in, Matt Chapman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hernandez is there. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Matt Olson. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Olson is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Simeon stands at second with 2 gone. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now, Chris Davis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 197 in his career, and it's now 6-4.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Designated hitter.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in the East Bay. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Derek Fisher. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him. Interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 1-0. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Danny Jansen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, number 8.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box now, number 8. Yes, he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. With that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard but foul.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. It's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 6-5 now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Randal Grichuk, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Here it is. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The set and the 2-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Loriano ranging back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 7-6 game.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Ryan Buchter answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far this season, Hernandez is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. The 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the A's 6. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a really complete effort from his hitters today that's resulted in them averaging 2 runs per inning right now. The table setters are doing their job, and the guys behind them have risen to the challenge of getting them home. There are a lot of happy hitters and coaches down here, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Now batting, Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Standing in now, Josh Phegley, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down. second here with one away. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Pinder, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Here's the 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Fisher going back to the track, to the wall. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Number 23 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the Blue Jays, number 23.
And now Marcus Semien. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air down the left field line. Fisher sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chapman.
Ready for another shot now, Matt Chapman. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the A's 8 and the Blue Jays 7. Digging in once again, Rowdy Tellez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He's set, and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Swinging a soft liner. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Digging in, Brandon Drury. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Laureano giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 20, Derek.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. From the stretch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Drury leads off first with 1 away. So a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 0-2 home. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Standing in, Bo Bichette. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
The set and the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Blue Jays leave a pair. Certainly still in this one, however. It's 8-7. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. Strike taken up in the zone.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Fielder number 2, Chris Davis.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Mark Canha. as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Grichuk on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order, and this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Now at the plate, number 8, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. Throwing to second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Really try from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Randal Grichuk.
So striding in, Randal Grichuk, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Popped him up. But this will land untouched.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now another 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another full count pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's an 8-8 ball game.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting enough.
Joaquin Soria enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. In now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch, and he misses with it, 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Grichuk, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And the payoff pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Still only one out in the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Striding in once again, Brandon Drury. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
0-1's the count.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Nope.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5 1/2, it's the Blue Jays 10 and the Athletics 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Laureano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now, Josh Begley. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Count even now at 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Chad Pinder, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Liner towards second. And it's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Striding in for Oakland, Chad Pinder, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And it's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Marcus Semien. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. To the left side, but it's well foul. Fegley, base runner at first with 1 out. Lays off 2-2 now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Stephen Piscotty will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Richard. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
For Oakland, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The set and the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Two men are on with 2 men out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Payoff pitch on its way. This is line to left. Fisher is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A's have to settle for just the 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the A's 9. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Next to bat for Toronto, Derek Fisher. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. The 2-0. And he fouls this one off. And the pitch on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in, Danny Jansen. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will bang up against the wall. Fisher is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Jansen stands at second with no outs. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. No one out with a runner at second. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung it.
Stepping in now, number 8, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Number 27. Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. A bullet to first base, and they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. It's the Blue Jays 11 and the A's 9. Justin Schaefer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 50.
Ready now, Matt Olson. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do it.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 1-run ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty B, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Lo, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the back rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Chris Davis stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. No outs, nobody on. Liner in there for the base hit. Oh, he couldn't make the play.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The designated hitter.
In now, Mark Canha, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Hernandez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, number 22.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Derek Law is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Chad Pinder will be the first to meet him here, and they'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
A ball and a strike.
This reliever throw it a lot.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Fisher ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Semien. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. In to score the runner from second.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a ball 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fegley over at second. Simeon on at first with 2 down. Line to the right side. But a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
2-1. Here it is. Back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Oakland is on top in this one, 12-11. Randall Grichuk will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is...
And the off-balance throw gets a nice play for the out. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Teoscar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Hits this one hard the other way. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it. Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper foul. 0-2, here it comes. He takes strike 3 called,
on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in, Brandon Drury. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's low.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 20, Derek Fisher.
Into the box, Derek Fisher, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First offering on its way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Popped him up. Chapman in foul ground. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand a tying run in scoring position. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The A's lead this one 12-11. David Paulino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 22, David Paulino.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, into the concrete staircases, and gone. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've taken a 2-run lead. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Hot shot to third. Woodruff loves it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, 2. Davis.
So digging in now, Chris Davis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Up high in the air. Number 8 is there. 2 gone.
The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mark Hanna. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. The A's lead it 13-11. Blake Treinen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Jansen. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
He's set and the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Popped him up. Olson over to his left. 2 down. Chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor
it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Next will be the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a double play victim last time around. First offering on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Two out with the man at first. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. And the first will be in time to take care of him. And the A's have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
13-11 the final score here. The Athletics scored a lucky 13 in this one. Liam Hendricks claims the win out of the pen, his first. Blake Trinan earns the save out of the bullpen, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.